Hi, Impact parents. Welcome to Parenting for Impact. My name is Philomena Remuta, and today we'll be talking about the 5 emotional intelligence habits you need to stop yelling. So, I'll be discussing with us instances where you can practice this emotional intelligence habits and also practice some of them with us. So, quickly, let's dive into today's video. The first emotional intelligence habit you need to stop yelling is what I call the pause technique. So I'll give us an instance. For example, your child just spills the milk and you are just at the sink. Instead of you wanting to shout, why were you not careful enough? Can't you see? Just pause within you and wait for 10 seconds. Just practice it within you. Just count 10 seconds. This pause is very important. It's going to help you to process the right thing to say. It is this simple technique is the difference between a reaction that scares them and a response that actually teaches them. The second emotional intelligence habit you need to stop yelling is what I call the deep breathing reset. So I'll give us another instance. So for example, you gave your child that moment you keep giving your child the same instruction over and over again. You have said it over and over again, and only for you to find out that they are still doing opposite of what you have told them to do. That moment they are about to say, didn't you hear me? Can't you listen? This is where you need to practice these habits. You can practice this habit. So in this deep breathing exercise, you take in breath for 4 seconds. You hold 4 seconds and you breathe out for 4 seconds. So it's something like this, but I'm going to be doing the counting within. So all of this process can just happen in 12 seconds within, and it's going to help you to calm and know the right thing to respond. So because one thing about children, they co-regulate with you. If you vibrate in anger, they will match up with that same energy. But you cannot teach a child's heart when your own heart is racing. So you can always learn to practice these habits. The third emotional intelligence habit you need to stop yelling is to simply walk away. So for example, your children, they come to you arguing over something, mommy this, mommy that, or you meet them, they are fighting. Instead of you jumping in to want to just talk, settle, rescue the situation, and sometimes you might probably want to side one, those kind of things. So just reacting in that chaos, just walk away and say something like, oh, I'm going to the kitchen, but I'll be right back. In the next few seconds, I'll be back. When you walk away, you are sending a message to them. You are not actually running away from the situation, but you are modeling self-regulation. You are showing them what they ought to do or what they need to do when they feel overwhelmed, when that is what they are supposed to do. So you are showing them what they need to do when they feel overwhelmed. You are not running away. Sometimes we are quick to want to rescue, but let's try to what? Be calm. The next emotional intelligence habit you need to stop yelling, this number 4, is very simple. Is to use a calm code. So for instance, you walk into your house, for example, and you find out that everywhere is messy, upside down, and the worst thing is that your children are inside this mess. That quick response of you wanting to just shout, why is everywhere messed up? Why are you guys? What you need to do is to first whisper to yourself. Whisper a very calm word to yourself. So something like, nobody is dying. They are just kids and they are playing. Oh, it's just a messy house, not like it's a fire outbreak. So when you do that, when you try to speak to yourself, what you're actually doing is that you reduce the situation to its actual size. so that you don't begin to overwhelm yourself over small moments. You don't begin to overreact over little things. So you bring the situation to what it is. Oh, it's just water that spill on the floor. It's something that can just be cleaned up. So but you imagine it's just water, just maybe you told your child to bring water for you and she spilled the water, and you're but when you're able to say yourself, oh, it's just water and it can be cleaned up, what you have done, you have calmed yourself down to be able to respond in the right way. Because sometimes what usually happen is that we overreact over little things. But using a calm code, and you can look for the one that is best for you. You can even tell yourself something like, please don't kill yourself. Sometimes I will just like, don't come and kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. Maintain your peace. So just look for a calm word, calm code that you can use to calm yourself down in such situation. The fifth emotional intelligence habit you need to stop yelling is to simply delay the discipline. Delay the discipline. As parents, we want to often react immediately. We feel that when we don't react immediately, maybe we are weak. No. So, for example, in a situation where your child talks back at you, or they respond to you in a manner that is very rude, you don't like it, they give you those expressions, don't discipline them immediately. You know what you need to do? Just overlook. Behave like you did not see it. And wait till like after 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour, or during dinner time, or even during bedtime when they're about to go to sleep. Then go and discipline them. The difference is that discipline that is delivered in anger is just punishment. But discipline that is delivered in a calm state is teaching. Because when you shout at them, they will not really learn. But when you go to meet them and talk with them, tell them what they did, they will learn. It's teaching. Impact happens in the recovery, not in the explosion. What we often think is discipline is just punishment. When we yell, we nurture them with bully energy, fear, and control. But when we use these 5 EQ habits, we nurture them with impact, authority, and connection. Remember this: parenting for impact starts with you mastering you. It begins with you, mastering your emotions. That is what will help you to be able to impact your children. I always say this, or remember, your home is the answer. Society is waiting for parents for impact. Please, I want you to drop in the comment section which of these EQ habits will you begin to practice in your home today, and which one have you been practicing that was not mentioned in this video. Please drop it in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video.